Your coffee cup is still beside the sink. I haven't moved it, I don't wanna think about the morning you stopped coming home. Now every room just echoes when I'm alone. Your jacket on the hook beside the door. I keep forgetting you don't live here anymore. I reach for you in sleep and find the cold. A story that was ours left half untold. There's a space you left inside my chest, a hollow room where your heartbeat used to rest. I breathe you in from pillowcases still. I love you like a wound that time won't fill. Oh, the space you left, the space you left in me. I drove past our old corner yesterday, the cafe where we'd sit and watch the rain. The table by the window still was there, but the girl who used to love you wasn't anywhere. I almost called your name across the street. Saw someone with your walk, your hands, your feet. I swallowed all the words before they fell. Some things you carry and you never tell. There's a space you left inside my chest, a hollow room where your heartbeat used to rest. I breathe you in from pillowcases still. I love you like a wound that time won't fill. Oh, the space you left, the space you left in me. Maybe one day I'll rearrange the room. Maybe one day I'll let in light and bloom. Maybe one day won't feel like a lie. But today I'm just learning how to cry without calling out your name, without calling out your name. There's a space you left inside my chest, a hollow room where your heartbeat used to rest. I breathe you in from pillowcases still. I love you like a wound that time won't fill. Oh, the space you left, the space you left in me, the space you left in me. The space you left, I keep it like a candle in the dark. The space you left, it lives right here inside my broken heart. We were almost perfect, almost right. Two broken people making something bright. You laughed at all my flaws and I laughed too. Never thought that I could lose someone like you. Now your name pops up in someone else's song, and I skip it, but I know every word along. I hate how good we were before it burned. Some lessons cost you everything you've earned. I'm haunted by the ghost of a good thing memory of us in early spring. You were real, you were mine, you were here. Now you're just a beautiful disappear. Ghost of a good thing, still loving what we could have been. I see you facing strangers on the train. I write your name and then I cross it out again. I keep our photos in a folder locked away. Tell myself I'll delete them someday. I know you moved on, probably laughing now. Someone else is learning all your secrets and your vows. I hope they know how lucky they must be to have the version of you you wouldn't give to me. I'm haunted by the ghost of a good thing memory of us in early spring. You were real, you were mine, you were here. Now you're just a beautiful disappear. Ghost of a good thing, still loving what we could have been. I don't wanna hold on, I swear I don't, but my hands won't let go what my mind won't. You were the best kind of wrong, a ghost I've been carrying all along, all along, all along. Ghost of a good thing, I still feel you in everything. Ghost of a good thing. Oh, what we could have been. I wanna move to a city in the rain, where no one calls my name, no one knows my pain. Start over with a stranger's cup of tea, become the kind of woman I was meant to be. Leave behind the girl who waited by the phone, who cried into a wine glass all alone, who loved too hard and never learned to stop, who gave and gave until there was nothing left to drop. I need somewhere you don't know me, where your name is just a name and not a story, where I wake up without reaching for your ghost, where I'm finally free from missing you the most. Somewhere you don't know me, somewhere I'm not yours anymore. I'd keep the laughs and throw away the nights, the beautiful beginnings and the 3 a.m. fights. I keep the way I loved you full and true, inside my head. All the words I should have said, should have said. I need somewhere you don't know me, where your name is just a name and not a story, where I wake up without reaching for your ghost, where I'm finally free from missing you the most. Somewhere you don't know me, somewhere I'm not yours anymore. But I know wherever I run to, I'll carry the shape of you, in the way I hold my coffee, in the songs I can't get through. You're written in my breathing, in the pauses when I speak. You're the ache I can't outrun, you're the home I'll always seek. Somewhere you don't know me, but you're every part of me. Somewhere you don't know me, and maybe that place doesn't exist. Somewhere you don't know me, somewhere I'm not yours anymore. I used to be a river running fast, chasing every current till it passed. But you came like a stone and stopped my flow, and now I'm still water, nowhere left to go. They say still waters run the deepest down, but I just feel like someone about to drown. So quiet on the surface, calm and cold, holding every secret never told. Still water, still heart, still learning how to live with the broken parts. Still breathing, still here, still holding on to everything I fear. Still water, running deep, still counting all the promises you keep, and the part of me you took when you left. Still water, still water. I sit beside the window in the gray, watch the world keep moving anyway. People falling in and out of love, like it's easy, like there's always enough. I wonder if you think about the girl who loved you like you were her whole world. I wonder if you feel it even now, the gravity of us, of our vows. Still water, still heart, still learning how to live with the broken parts. Still breathing, still here, still holding on to everything I fear. Still water, running deep, still counting all the promises you keep, and the part of me you took when you left. Still water, still water. Maybe still can mean something more than frozen, than shattered, than sore. Maybe still means I'm standing, still breathing, still landing. Maybe still means there's more in store. Still, 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 still water. still here, still water, still loving you, my dear. I was always better writing it down, searching for the courage I never found, to look you in the eyes and say the words that lived inside my throat like frightened birds. I loved you when you walked into the room, I loved you through the silence and the gloom, I loved you when you didn't love me back, I loved you down the wrong and broken track. Everything I couldn't say piled up like letters sent too late. Every I love you left on mute, every truth I swallowed for your sake. Everything I couldn't say is everything that drove you away. I had all the words, I had all the love, just not the voice to say it was enough. You asked me once if I was really there, I said I was, but I wasn't anywhere. I was in the future in my head, rehearsing all the lines I never said. I should have told you when the lights were low that losing you was the thing I feared the most. Should have said stay, should have said please. Instead I let you leave without a word from me. Everything I couldn't say piled up like letters sent too late. Every I love you left on mute, every truth I swallowed for your sake. Everything I couldn't say is everything that drove you away. I had all the words, I had all the love, just not the voice to say it was enough. So here it is now that you're gone, every word I should have said all along. I loved you more than I could hold, I loved you young, I loved you bold, I loved you with a quiet ache and ache, I loved you more than I could articulate. I loved you, God, I loved you, I loved you. Everything I couldn't say, I'm saying it today. Everything I couldn't say, I'm saying it too late. The sky's been trying hard to crack today, like it started something it can't finish halfway. A few drops on the glass and then it stops, like even heaven second guesses what it's got. I know the feeling, I've been there before. Starting sentences, I can't walk through the door. Half-finished letters in my drafts unsent. Half-finished love that never said what it meant. Unfinished rain on a window pane. Unfinished us and unfinished drizzle waiting for the storm. We were still creating. We never had a proper ending, you and I. No slam door, no screaming, just goodbye. You faded out like signal losing ground, and I was left here searching for the sound of us, of everything we planned, the future painted lightly in the sand. We were unfinished, incomplete, and yet the most beautiful thing I can't forget. Unfinished rain on a window pane, unfinished us, an unfinished name. We were a song that stopped mid-chorus, a candle burning, no one there before us. Unfinished rain, unfinished love, prayers to heaven above. I'm still standing in the drizzle waiting for the storm. We were still creating. Let the rain calm down, let it wash through what is clean. Let the sky stop holding all the sorrow in between. Like I always knew I would. Unfinished rain, fall on me now. Unfinished rain, wash it all out somehow. Been afraid to leave and afraid of staying, afraid of love and afraid of saying the truth that lives between my ribs like fire, the warmth, the loss, the ache, the deep desire. I've been so careful, stepping soft and light, not quite right. So I made myself smaller, made myself still, climb down from everyone, every hill. But loving you was the last brave thing. Last time I let my whole heart sing. The last time I fell without a net below. The last time I let somebody know. When everything inside me said to fight, the pull of you, the gravity, the call, I chose to love you fully or not at all. Maybe that was reckless, maybe blind, but I would rather love and lose my mind than stand outside the window cold and wise and never once have looked into your eyes. But loving you was the last brave thing. The last time I let my whole heart sing. The last time I fell without a net below. The last time I let somebody know. Every corner, every quiet spaces, the pause before you looked away, the way your eyes went somewhere I couldn't follow, the things you didn't know how to say. I knew your silence like a second language, knew which kind meant tender, which meant far, knew when you were lost inside the distance, knew how to find you in the dark. I learned your silence like a love song, knew every note before it came. I learned your silence like a mother tongue, a language only I could name. But in the end, your silence was the loudest of all the things you ever said. I learned your silence, and it broke me. I learned your silence in my bed. There's a kind of love that lives in listening, in choosing to remain when things go still. I stay beside you through the longest winters. I learned the shape of your goodwill, but somewhere in the learning I forgot to ask for someone who would learn me too, someone who would study my quiet places, the way I so carefully studied you. I learned your silence like a love song, knew every note before it came. I learned your silence like a mother tongue, a language only I could name. But in the end, your silence was the loudest of all the things you ever said. I learned your silence, and it broke me. I learned your silence in my bed. Now I sit inside my own silence and wonder if you ever heard a word, if any of my tenderness reached you, if loving you was something that you felt, or just something that you let me do. Let me do. Let me do. I learned your silence, now I'm learning mine. I learned your silence, it was beautiful and blind. It wasn't one big moment when it ended, it was 100 small goodbyes, a shorter hug, a faster kiss at morning, a little less of you behind your eyes. The calls got shorter, then they went to texting. The texts went shorter, then they stopped. And somewhere in the slow unraveling, I didn't notice until I dropped. 100 small goodbyes before the last one, 100 little cuts before the fall, 100 ways I missed the signs you gave me, 100 times you tried to say it all, 100 small goodbyes. I missed them all, 100 small goodbyes before the wall. Think about the dinner where you drifted, midway through a story from my day. I kept on talking, laughing, filling silence, while you were already miles away. I think about the road trip where you slept the whole 4 hours while I drove insane. I thought you were just tired, I thought you'd wake up. I didn't hear the ending when it rained. 100 small goodbyes before the last one, 100 little cuts before the fall, 100 ways I missed the signs you gave me, 100 times you tried to say it all, 100 small goodbyes. Before the wall. If I could go back to the 101st, that tiny goodbye in the morning light, would I hold it longer? Would I ask the question? Would it have changed us? Would I have the right to say, I see you leaving in these small and silent ways. I see us disappearing slowly through our days. 100 small goodbyes, I'd catch them all now. 100 small goodbyes, I'd hold on somehow. I've been holding on to you like breath, like if I let go I'd face something like death. But tonight the sky was pink and gold and white, and I felt something loosen deep inside. I sat beside the river for a while, and somewhere in the current found a smile. Not because the pain is gone, it's not, but because I'm more than what I've lost. When I finally let you go, I didn't fall apart the way I feel. When I finally let you go, the world got quiet, then it cleared. I carried you so long inside my hands, I forgot that hands are also meant for new lands. When I finally let you go, I finally came home to me. I burned the letter that I never sent, I let it turn to smoke and let it win up into the evening, dark and free. And something in me rose along with it with me. I love that you I knew, I always will. You live inside my favorite memories still, but you belong to a version of my past, and I was never meant to make that last. When I finally let you go, I didn't fall apart the way I feared. When I finally let you go, the world got quiet, then it cleared. I carried you so long inside my hands, I forgot that hands are also meant for new lands. When I finally let you go, I finally came home to me. Thank you for the love, even as it broke. Thank you for the fire, even as it smoked. Thank you for the lessons in the leaving. Thank you for the beauty in the grieving. I am more because I loved you. I am whole because I let go. I am here, I am alive. I am grateful more than you will ever know. When I finally let you go, I didn't let you go, the world got quiet, then it cleared. I carried you so long inside my hands, I forgot that hands are also meant for new lands. When I finally let you go, I finally came home. When I finally let you go, I finally came home to me. When I finally let you go, I found myself again. When I finally let you go, the healing could begin. Your coffee cup is still beside the sink. Your jacket hangs beside the door. I keep forgetting that you're gone. I turn around to find you, there's no more. I trace the outline of your favorite chair, the dent you left in my old bed. I talk to you and no one's listening, and hear you only in my head. Maybe I was holding on too tight, maybe I was scared to lose the light. But now the room is cold and I can't breathe. You're everywhere in everything I see. Echoes of you fill every empty room. Echoes of you beneath the silver moon. I hear your laughter fading in the hall. Echoes of you, I hear them all. I hear them all. The photographs still hang along the wall, a frozen smile, a golden afternoon. I press my palm against the glass and ask, did we run out of time too soon? The songs we love still play on the radio. I reach across the sea, you're gone. I wonder if you ever think of me, or if you've learned to carry on. Maybe we were burning out of time, maybe love wasn't always yours and mine. But I still wake at 3 a.m. and call your name into the dark.